Mary Jane, and whoever else happens to watch this, but this video specifically for Mary Jane. So, hello. Here's what we got going on. So you said you're struggling with horizontal asymptotes, so let's look at the ones that are from the graphs first. By the way, sorry if you can hear the office in the background. Just listening to that while I do some grading. So, here is, okay, horizontal means side to side, right? So we're looking at those side to side dotted lines, and those are the ones that we want to record. And since they go side to side, that means they're only going to cross through the y-axis, right? They're not going to touch this x-axis up here, just the y, because the y goes up and down. This one's going side to side. So we're trying to find where it crosses that y-axis, and then we'll just say y equals that number. And so that's why this one has an answer y equals -3, because it touches right there at -3. So if we go over to number 2, we find that dotted line. Here it is again. It crosses y at positive 2. So your answer here would be y equals 2, because that is the horizontal line, right? But if you look here, like at number 4, there is no horizontal line that goes side to side in this one. So we would say none. There is no horizontal asymptote in number 4. But if you look at number 3, take a look at it really quick. I'm going through the y-axis right here at this point. So I got to ask myself, well, what's in between 0 and 2? Well, then that must be 1, right? So then I would say y equals 1. All right? I went over, for the ones that have, the ones down here at the bottom with the equations and functions, I opened a separate sheet, and I put here that you need to know what the degree of the numerator and denominator are before you can make any decisions about your horizontal asymptote. So basically, once you compare the numerator and denominator of the degree, you're going to have 3 cases. Either the degree of the top will be less than the degree of the bottom. So let me write these out and let me number them. So here's the possibilities. 1, the top degree will be less than the bottom degree. If that's the case, then you can go ahead and say that the horizontal asymptote is at y equals 0, or that's otherwise known as the x-axis. Okay? But that might not be the case. Maybe they're equal. Maybe the top degree is equal to the bottom degree. If that happens, then we have to take and we have to reduce the leading coefficients. And I'll show you some examples on the homework in a second. I just want to kind of give you something that you can write down. But what if neither one of these happens? And that must mean that the top degree is actually bigger than the bottom degree. And if that's the case, then we can go ahead and say, oh, there's no asymptote then. Or no horizontal asymptote. I didn't need this. No horizontal asymptote. Okay? So it's going to be one of those 3 cases. So then let's take a look at the homework. Here it is. So like this one. I have a degree of the 2 on the top for number 9, and then I have degree of 1 at the bottom. So if I go back and I look, that means that the top degree is bigger than the bottom degree. Right? Top degree is bigger than the bottom degree. I can say no horizontal asymptote. Let's look at number 10. This one's a 1 in the degree, and that one's also a 1 in the degree. There's like invisible little 1s in the exponent, so that means that they're equal. That means I have to reduce the leading coefficients. Now over here, the leading coefficient was a -1 on top and a 1 on the bottom. So I got -1 over 1. And what number was that? That was number 10. Number 1. That's just -1. So that means there's a horizontal asymptote at y equals -1. Okay, let's try one more. Let's try one where the top degree is less than the bottom degree. Let's look for one. Top degree is less than the bottom degree. I guess I didn't put any of those on this one. Well, I guess there's a hint for you. There's There's none of those on the homework. It looks like most of them are going to be the ones that we have to reduce. See how these are equal, these are equal, equal, equal degree, equal degree, equal degree, equal degree. So most of them are just going to be reducing the leading coefficient. So I guess I should have wrote on here another thing that you need to know is you need to know how to find the leading coefficients. Oops, that's an E, that's O. Coefficients. And then you also need to reduce the fractions. Okay. So let's look at like this one. This one's good because there's no, they're equal degree. Got a 1 on top for this leading coefficient and a -4 on the bottom. So 1 over -4, that just means that I have a horizontal asymptote as y equals -1/4. This one would be 2 over 1. Now if I have to reduce 2 over 1, that's just 2. So I have a horizontal asymptote as y equals 2. Alright, I hope this helped. This is a longer video than I thought it was going to be, but hopefully you can watch the whole thing, and I really hope it helps. I hope these notes help a little bit as well. Okay? Take care. Let me know if you need anything else. Bye.